Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? What's up, y'all? We are back for another video, y'all. And this time, I know I'm glam, but we will not be doing any glam content. I'm here to talk about another one of my obsessions. If you know me, you know that I am obsessed with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And their new season Sweet 16 just started. And they got a bunch of new faces on there. And I just want to get right into it and start reviewing this season. Because I know it's going to be some tease from what we already seen that's happening while they were filming. And I just want to be nosy and try something different and get into the things. Because I'm passionate about Real Housewives, y'all. Like, if you know me, you know that I'm a true ride or die since season 1 back when I was in high school. So yeah, let's just jump right into it, period. Okay, so the housewives this season are Portia, Shamia, Drew, Kenya, Kelly, Britt, and Angela with Cynthia as a friend of, which is cool. I guess I really don't know Kelly and Britt and Angela. Gorgeous girls from what I see. But yeah, I'm just ready to get into it. So the season opener starts with like Portia with all her like headlines in the background of her divorce. But I know she's been going through a divorce with her man that's detained by ICE right now, Simon Guardia. The one, you know, Portia, well, we know Portia Fallon, the pool boy, Simon, that whole mess. But what I like most about this is Portia's press run. She was on the Breakfast Club, Sherry Shepherd show, like just sickening outfits, just talking, just she was on The View. Portia was on her big one, baby, okay? And I know this season is about to be real messy because it's going to be a lot about her divorce and a lot about, well, why'd you take that girl, man? And da-da-da-da. I know that's what they about to try to make it out to be, but hopefully, like, looking at Portia's body language during, like, these interviews that she's been doing, she's been paying the dust, so hopefully she pays the dust because, you know, they will try to run that to the ground and make that her whole storyline, like being a sad future ex-wife, and I hope it don't turn into that. Okay, let's get into Shamia, the very rich bitch of the season. So we all know Shamia as Portia's best friend. Baby, Shamia was the first preview, and they previewed her $9.1 million house. I said, excuse me? Mind you, there's an elevator to go upstairs in her house. There's an elevator to go downstairs from her room to her closet. Shamia, you're the housewife that I always wanted to be, baby. Like, she's very much so that girl. Like, she gives me, like, Marlo, but humble. I wish Marlo was on this season, too, because I feel like they need a dynamic like Marlo. But I heard that Britt and Kelly are, like, little Marlos where they walk around with all their fashions and stuff. So I can't wait to see that because, to me, Kelly is already giving it in her confessional with that all red look that she did. I said, okay, cool. And I love how Shamia broke down how she's like connected to all the girls. It's like the 6 or 7 degree separation in this case, how she knows everybody, which is T. I'm ready to see her because we only know her as like Portia's best friend, her ride or die woo woo woo, or Regina, whatever her stripper name was. So I'm ready to see my girl Shamia do her big one. I know she's gonna be sickening. Then we got Drew. Drew came in with her divorce from Ralph being a whole big thing. Ralph is now living in the basement and Drew has to like leave every first, third, and fifth weekend of the month. That's crazy, but I do feel like that's kind of normal because you don't hear about couples going through a divorce and then immediately separating. But I'm ready to see this tea with her and Dennis because apparently she's working with Dennis, Portia's baby daddy, Pilar's dad. Like, excuse me? I'm ready to see how that play out with Portia because I know she's been like keeping Dennis kind of away from the cameras when it comes down to her unless she's like filming with PJ. So I know it'll probably be super awkward now that he's working with your castmate and then you just probably randomly bumping into him and ain't nobody got time to be running to their baby daddy. Cause I stay away from mine at all costs. Like, Okay, and then Kelly, I like Kelly. She looks like Laura Winslow, like I said. Very cute girl. Very, like, she seems very bubbly, but I like that she has, like, the immediate edit of, like, boss, bitch, multi-job mom. Like, she owns the waffle business, and then she owns a restaurant named after her mom. She showed her 4 beautiful daughters that are gorgeous. And I like the scene with her giving her daughter the 17 handbags or her 17th birthday. But like the bag and then the price. See, that's what I like to see. I like when they go shopping and they put like how much something is, how much something is, how much something is, total spent this day, blah, blah, blah. I love all that. Very lifestyle of the rich and famous, very Paris to Nicole. Bring that back. Bring back the rich bitch shit in the Housewives franchises, please. Especially Atlanta. And she alluded to her going through a divorce too, and something of the sort of like an abusive relationship. She said she won't say much, but we all can like, you know, just guess at this day and age. You know, men really aren't men nowadays, and they treat women like whatever. These guys marry women because they're supposed to, not because they like them. These men do not like women. Like they just get with them just because they have to. Okay, and then there was Angela. I don't think Angela really had like an intro. She was just very much so. My husband is Charles Oakley. Charles this, Charles that, and Charles doesn't like my cooking. And Charles played for the Bulls, and Charles played with Michael Jordan, and Charles and Charles and Charles. We get it. So I'm hoping maybe like the next episode we get like in depth with her, like to see who she is. Cause girl, if you was gonna mention your man being on a basketball team, you could have just called Shawnee O'Neal and got on the Basketball Wives, because he seemed very disinterested in whatever you had going on. He was looking right in the camera like he was kind of over it. Like he like, what did we sign up for, girl? Cause no. But I do like that she is from Chicago, because y'all know I'm from Chicago West Side. So hopefully she don't disappoint me, because us Chicagoans, if you say you're from Chicago and you on reality TV, we hold you to a standard, okay? Take it from Arrogance Tay and Ari. Take it from all the people that's been on Bad Girls Club and Baddies and all that. We hold y'all to a standard. Don't say you're from Chicago and you don't represent Chicago. Thank you. And then Britt didn't really get an edit either, like an intro edit. They like show her with her husband like really quick, saying how she liked to party and get drunk, and but it wasn't really like a conversation. Conversation. It was just like a high bye type of thing. But it seemed like they were more focused on trying to like paint a narrative already in the first episode of her and Kenya having tension, which I didn't really like. Like y'all trying to give Kenya the villain edit, and it's only been 30 minutes. Do you know you have 30 minutes? Like, no. But hopefully we get into her more, because I see that Portia likes her and I like Portia. So, and she do seem like a fun girl. I gotta follow them on social media, but from what I saw, she does look like a fun girl, and I'm really excited to get to know her because she is gorgeous. You know I love a bad bitch. And to piggyback off of that, Kenya didn't have an intro at all. Like, this is so annoying to me. Like, we know that things went down during film. We know that Kenya is probably not a housewife anymore. We don't know. I think the way the fans are reacting, you're probably going to rethink that and cast her back, or at least have her back for the reunion and let her make the decision on whether she comes back or not. But to just cut her out and like try to edit around her is insane. Y'all filmed her for a whole season. She's the only returning cast member from the previous season, from last season. She's the only one that came back from last season. Like, how you gonna give Kenya Summer Moore a friend of edit? Like, and she's too funny for you to even do that. Even if she was sitting down with Cynthia, like, girl, you know, a little small thing turned to a real big thing. Like, it's, I just don't get it. Like, I know she probably like filmed stuff with Brooklyn for the first episode, being that it was an intro episode. It was probably a recap of what her and Brooklyn been going through, a recap of the divorce with Mark, because she's still not divorced. Like, something quick. Y'all just gonna throw her in there like, okay, girl, here you go. And she was still trending on Twitter. Like, how do you give Kenya Summer Moore a friend of Ed, and she's the only one that's returning from the previous season? Like, the only one. Everyone else is returning from either earlier seasons or they're new people. If you want to shade her, just don't bring her back the next season. That's not the way to do it at all. Especially somebody that gave so much to the show. Absolutely not. Bravo. I do not agree with that at all. Okay, so I wrote down a couple of scenes that caught my eye. One of them was Portia meeting with the same divorce attorney that she met when she was divorcing Cordell, and Portia seemed like she had her ducks in a row, baby. She was like this, 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 this. She has to figure out her emotions later, but right now she's focused on the business. Yes, girl, because you was married to a scammer, girl. Hush Puppy was laying in the bed with you. Like, that is insane, Portia. Portia! And it was just crazy to me that she mentioned that, like, Simon sent a cease and desist to Bravo to not film in their marital home. And it's like, if she can't film there, she can't make money. I mean, most of the show is filmed inside of their house. It's the Housewives. How do you send a cease and desist to the network? You was gonna be on the show too. So now she gotta find a random place to film at. Like, I mean, she got the money to do it, but who be wanting to do all that? Like, Simon is a coward and a scammer, and I hope she take him for everything that he don't got. Like, cause clearly he owed millions of dollars to the government, and he not even from here. How you owe millions to the U.S. government? You from Africa, Simon? And I did notice that Portia said on Watch What Happens Live that Simon and Shamia's husband are friends, and he mentioned to Portia things about Simon that he didn't really like that, or stuff that he knew about him, and Portia said she just ignored the signs and went with her heart. I'm like, girl, it's a man waving a red flag in your face, girl, in front of those beautiful go naked hair bundles. You should have listened to him, sister. Also, something that caught my eye was the dinner that Shamia invited Kelly and Britt to. And Britt had just dropped the bomb, like, why she steal that lady's husband? And baby Shamia, like, you don't know what my best friend did, bitch. Like, just going in like, girl, you acting like you was there, pussy asshole. You don't know shit about my girl. Don't ever mention her motherfucking name, bitch. She ain't say all that, but she was alluding to that, like, girl, I'm talking about my friend, which I had to defend herself. Fuck is you talking about? And Britt just like, and then Britt had dropped that tea that Drew and Dennis was dating. They was seen in the club holding hands. They sharing pictures back and forth. See, this how me and my girls link up, bitch. We don't see each other for a while, and we link up and do a lot of this. Girl, look. See, that's why I kind of like Britt. And she also dropped that tea that she had went on a date with Dennis before, and he bought her a diamond necklace to the first date. Dennis, we all love diamonds. Like, if you're doing that, I'm available. You know? I mean, it is Atlanta. You never know. You never know nowadays. You never know. But they call you the hot dog king. What's that? What really irritated me was the strip club scene when Simon had texted me, congratulations, sis. Can't wait to see you with your peach and my brother, whatever the fuck he said. And Portia like, girl, that is not your brother. That is Simon. I'm like, yes, girl, that is a scammer. That is Hush Puppy. Like, what you texting her friend being messy for? Like, get a life, bro. Like that's super irritating. Don't text my friend, bitch. Cause she ain't got the money that you need. Thank you. She might be a very rich bitch, but not for you. But on to Shamia's white party. The white party was cute. It looked tea. Everybody was there. Black people, we love a theme party, especially a white party. Like, we love a white party. And Shamia came out with her blue on, doing her big one. And y'all noticed that Shamari and Bronny was in the audience. Bring Shamari back. Like, Shamari didn't get a fair shot. Bring my girl Shamari back, and I mean ASAP. Oh, and I love the shade between Britt and Kenya when Britt was like, oh, all of you guys are divorcing, and Kenya looked at her ring like, oh, okay, are you divorcing, engaged? She's like, oh no, I'm married, this is my ring. She said, oh, I know that you have on one ring, but not the other one. You know how they wear like the engagement ring, then the actual wedding ring. She's like, oh no, this is my second ring. This is an upgrade to the first ring. Baby, she gathered Kenya in that moment. Kenya jaw was on the floor. Thank you. Pick it up, twirl. Pick it up. Oh my God, then the people was making it a thing because Portia was late. Yes, she was late, but she came and watched what happens live and explained herself that when he set the cease and desist, she had to go all the way to Duluth to film. And production wanted her to be last anyway, showing up there, so that was the whole thing. And the people wanted to make Shamia be mad at Portia, but it's like, girl, we're best friends at the end of the day. If I am mad at my friend about being late to something I'm throwing, I won't be mad at my best friend in front of you bitches for no camera time. And I don't think they was understanding that. Like, oh, And Shamia like, I'll talk to her like, it's not that deep, and if it was, you wouldn't know. This is my best friend, bitch. Thank you. And then it was gag when Portia came while Shamia was getting her $400,000 Rolls Royce for her birthday from her husband. A $400,000 Rolls Royce for her birthday from her husband. They like, I would have stood to the side, act like I was already there, blah, blah, blah. Baby Portia got to run right in front of the Rolls Royce, like, dear my best friend. That's how we do it in Atlanta, yeah. Dear my best friend. Like, yeah. Because they still young in turn. Like, y'all want to be stuck up and, like, prudish and shit like that. Like, no, baby. Me and my best friend are roll like that. Yes, bitch. I'm like, bitch, you know I'm late. I'm always late. I'm late for everything. But bitch, you got a roll work, bitch. You can come pick me up in this motherfucker now, but I'll be on time then, thank you. Right on time. Always there when you call. Always on time, thank you. Oh, and then the scene when Britt tried to press Kenya because she said Kenya didn't really speak to her like that. When she got there, and Kenya like, you can sense Kenya like, hey, this girl go trying to make a moment, trying to make a moment. Kenya grabbed her like, okay, girl, let's go talk, and completely changed the subject to Kelly. So what was you saying about Portia? Why she still somebody's husband? And da-da-da-da-da-da. She ate that. She said, shift your concern, sweetie. Shift your concern. This not about to be a moment. Not at all, thank you. And I loved how when Portia came right over when I was talking about it, and Kelly tried to press her like, why you still that girl's husband and blah blah blah. And Portia like, do I know you? She's like, girl, you know me. We just met. She said, right, I just met you. And that's what you're opening up with is, why not take somebody's husband? You don't have nothing else to say? Like, you just following the messy blogs. And Portia like, girl, I don't know you anyway. You're irrelevant. This conversation's over. Boop. I don't care to talk about it no more. Boop. Get the fuck out of my face. Boop. Just very that to her. Shutting her down. And I love that Kenya was right behind Portia like, girl, she is harmless. She ain't nobody, girl. Anybody think about this bitch, girl. And that's what we needed to see this season. Oh my God, that's what we needed to see. Yeah. Like literally, the opening scene should have been like Portia and Kenya walking down the street with like all their past arguments playing in the background, with like the words popping up like, "Bye Ashley, you are a slut from the '90s. You wouldn't know a dick unless it was in your mouth. You are a dumb hoe." Like they should have had all that shit just playing in the background as they walking down the street, just kick, and like sitting down like, girl, we came a long way. Oh my God. Such a missed opportunity. Like, because it was just so much to unpack. And it could have been like, not to like playing out beats, but it could have been like Portia and Kenya versus Kelly and Brittany. In a sense. Like the OGs versus the new girls. And then people in the middle for collateral damage, stuff like that. Because hopefully this season Kenya and Portia get along. Because I know she said her and Britt were kind of like, she said oil and vinegar. But that's what Portia said, y'all. But I don't know. We're going to see how this shit play out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I'm nervous. Because they're going to keep doing Kenya like that. I'm going to be so disappointed. Oh, and the last thing, I love how they kind of like got into Drew. Like, so what's up with you and Dennis? Like, y'all kicking it now? And they're like, yeah, well, he's working on me on my new album, blah, blah, blah. And apparently music is his passion. But she don't know when he got into music and just all types of shit that don't make sense. Drew never makes sense when it's time to make sense. Like, since she been on the show. Except for when it came to Ralph. When she finally was upset. Then it started to click. Now everything's clicking, boo. And then it's brought up Drew's birthday, and Portia like, yeah, Dennis invited me to your birthday party. They're like, Dennis, and Portia like, yeah, apparently he's like her saving grace and blah blah blah. And Shamir just came out and said like, girl, I would be a fake phony ass bitch if I ain't asked you, are you dating Dennis? Ooh, and baby, I can't say they show what happens in the next episode, but I'm not gonna talk about that, y'all, until the next episode. But y'all, I'm excited. I love her Housewives. I especially love the Atlanta franchise. They just so bad to me. I love them. I wish Nene was there, but no, y'all can't have our dreams. But yeah, y'all, I'm talking fast because my camera keep cutting off. That's why I keep looking down. But yeah, I hope y'all like this review and stay tuned. Comment down below what your housewife tagline would be. And I will see you bitches in the next video. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on all my socials. Thank you. Bye, y'all. Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Tisha? Is it Ashley? Was it Ashley? Is it Marty? Where's the function? Where the fuck the function? Where the fuck the function? The way I feel right now.